don't you learn Cantonese first before learning Mandarin? Why? I mean your coming schedule. Why don't you choose to learn Cantonese first before learning Mandarin? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that means you won't stay in Hong Kong for a long time, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So so you won't be staying in Hong Kong long. So you want to learn Mandarin, not Cantonese, right? Okay, good. But for the, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so as the festival is coming and also you are still in Hong Kong, so it's good for the coming few lessons. We learn Cantonese first. That's good. That's great. And then if you just learn a few lessons for Cantonese, then I won't teach you how to pronounce the Cantonese pronunciation exactly. But I will also show you the Cantonese table, so you can see that actually the tables are very similar. The sounds are different. All right. Yeah, but I won't go one by one for the Cantonese. I only teach you how to pronounce the Mid-Autumn related terms in Cantonese for the coming few classes. And then we start learning the basic Mandarin. All right, so you can see whether I suit you. You can never find one who can use English to speak to you, and then who can teach you Mandarin and Cantonese well. I don't think so. Of course, I think that you can find one better Mandarin teacher, but she, as I said, that it doesn't mean that all native people their written Chinese, the written language is really good, or the sense that how to make difference between these two. For example, there is a joke, a very funny joke happened in the press conference between the China leader and the U.S. leader. I think at least 10 years or 20 years ago, that when I was young, I know this news conference come out to be a laughter, okay? Because you know that we are humble, and then when you praise some Chinese people in Mandarin, they will always say nani. Actually, the sound for nani, this wording actually means where. But in our daily conversation in Mandarin, when we say when people praise us, we say nani. It doesn't mean where. It means we are humble. That means thank you. In English, it's thank you, but it is more than thank you. It is a humble term that I am not worth of your praise. Okay. You praise me too much. That's the meaning. But in English, we seldom reply in this way. Right? We only reply, "Oh, thank you so much," to show our gratitude. For English for English speaking people, they will show their gratitude. "Oh, thank you so much. You are so nice. You are so kind." Right? In that way, right? But in Chinese, we will mean I'm not worthy of a praise. You praise me too much by saying nani. All right. But you can mean where. So the one of the journalists, I should say the interpreter, when he or she tried to interpret, he doesn't know too much Chinese culture or Chinese ways of terms expressing their attitude, the humble attitude. Then he thinks that it is where, so he interprets as where, and then of course the U.S. leader find it very strange why I praise him, and then he said that where. That means I praise your whole character. I don't praise any part of your body or anywhere of your room. No, I don't mean where. Okay, so it is a great fun, right? Yeah, it truly is a joke. So so even he know how to pronounce, but if he is not really have a in-depth knowledge of that language, he still cannot understand. For example, especially those young person, okay, their standard in their native language actually is quite low, because nowadays the youngster they seldom study hard, especially about the language, right? They may study hard about AI, about internet, right? But not language, even their own language. So there is another joke in Cantonese, all right? We call a simple meal as a 便飯, okay? But nowadays few people say 變法. The youngsters maybe have never learned about 變法 or heard about it. But actually, in my generation or my previous generation, those educated person, humble person, just now the leader said 哪裡, all right? We will say come to my home for a simple meal. We will say 來我家吃一頓簡單的晚餐. Cantonese we will say 便飯. 便 that means convenient. That means we just make a meal in a very convenient way. That means in English it means a simple meal. Okay, but 便 in Cantonese it also means the expression, you know, the thesis. Okay, same sound, same word, but you know that the Chinese characters can mean exactly different meaning. Even same sound, same word can mean different. Okay, so this 便 when you include it with 飯 rice, 飯 is rice. When you connect it with 飯, and then when you use it in a humble way, it means a simple meal. But the student who has learned a bit Cantonese just like you know a bit about Cantonese and Mandarin, then he think that 便飯 is question. I have just learned that 便 means expression, means phrases. So how can you ask people to come to your home to have such kind of meal? Oh, so horrible! I won't come. Okay. So and then of course when Chinese say a simple meal, it is really not a simple meal. Don't trust the Chinese people when they say that, oh, come to my home for a simple meal. Never. It should be a very delicious meal, at least a few dishes. For Chinese people, they won't invite you to their home just for a simple meal, just like let me say that, just like the European or American people. It's really simple. When they say simple, it's really, really simple, okay? Maybe just a hot dog or some bread with some dressings for you. No, when we say 便飯, at least we have cooked rice, at least we have vegetable, at least we have a few dishes, at least we have meat, 1 or 2 dishes of meat. Actually, that's not 便, right? That's already quite a very long meal, right? And then sometimes it is a full table of dishes. When we say 便飯, it depends on the owner, okay? But usually at least a few dishes, okay? So I would like to let you know that what kind of teacher I am, what kind of teaching I will use, and then what way of communication I will go with you. So I will tell you some fun, some jokes. I want to make your class interesting. Of course, this is a child class. I want to let you understand more. So maybe I speak more and then you speak little. But in the future class, because I need you to practice, all right? So I will try to maybe half and half, right? After teaching you, and then you have to practice. Sometimes you have to practice a few times. I also have to show you a few times. For example, we can now try some basic pronunciation.